So right now we make all our clothes ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
So we do the screen print, we dry them, we buy it wholesale, we do all that stuff ourselves.
Right.
Which is a lot better than what we did before. We used to just buy the hoodies straight on like this. We didn't do anything. And they're pretty expensive, but now it's a lot more cheaper. But right now we're growing a lot. So that sneaker event that we did, that was like the first time like it was able for us to. I mean, I saw people the first time wearing our stuff. Like I've never seen, like, you know, once you first see that person wearing your stuff, you're like, holy crap, man.
That was a cool picture. That I saw a picture. I don't know who all was in it, but it was like a lot of people all wearing your hoodies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think there was one time where Urban Jungle, they posted something about some kid being first in line for a hoodie, and he was wearing Lace's hoodie. And I was like, holy shit, this is crazy.
Just randomly.
Randomly, completely random. So like that's when you know it's like you got something, and that's been helping us like push ourselves to growing it more and doing all the things like that. So with these new sneaker events, they're actually, you know, we're growing a lot more, we're selling a lot more. So it's becoming more of a buy something monthly to focus in and start creating new ideas and becoming more than just a sneaker brand into, you know, creating our clothes as well.
Before we go there, are you just in like hand to hand or like online, or like where do you
Yeah,
put your
for
stuff
sure.
in stores too? Or,
So we're in Water Waves in Dinkytown right now. So we're in there right now. Shout out to them. And then also we have our own website, lacesmn.shop. And then we also sell on our Instagram, of course, lacesmn. But yeah, that's about it right now.
Right.
Hand to hand, of course, these sneaker events. But yeah, just trying to get out there as much as we can. Yeah.
Okay. So then, what do you see coming? Like, what is your? I don't.
your
People.
goal?
You don't want to like over predict, right? But yeah, if you have one.
Yeah, for sure. You know, we're trying to create a culture. We're trying to create that Minnesota culture that I feel we don't have. We don't have that
I
the
agree.
sneaker brand culture. You
Yeah.
know, you look at states like or cities like Los Angeles, New York City. Like, I want to create that here. Like, you know, you look at Round Two for example. I don't know if you've heard of them. Round Two, they're just they're a sneaker resale kind of store too, and they've created a culture throughout all of the United States that, you know, a lot of these kids look up to, and, you know, they enter the store and they buy that pair of shoe and they're just, you know, they're in love and they leave really happy, and it's this kind of culture that we want to bring into Minneapolis. You know?
Resale.
Yeah, resale.
Gotcha,
Just wearing those Jordans, you know, being able to buy them, and we can provide that, but also create our own brand as well that people, you know, can wait in line, and, you know, it'd be cool to see that kind of stuff, you know. But yeah, our goal is to hopefully have a store one day.
Word.
Of course, Minneapolis. I want to be local. I love Minneapolis.
Hell yeah.
Grow out of Minneapolis eventually, but, you know, I want to start here. I want to grow something here. But yeah, I want to create a culture. I want to create a lifestyle. I want to create a brand here in Minneapolis.
Well.
And of course, not just me, but with my partner Nick.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, of course. I don't think I know exactly who that is, but shout out to Nick.
Yeah.
Shout out to you.
Shout out to Nick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would be here, but he's in Eau Claire. He goes to college there, so
Oh.
we link up in the summers, and he does most of the online stuff,
Mhm.
Instagram. So he's probably answer to you or something.
What's he going to school for?
He's doing entrepreneurship.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So then with the brand,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah. Actually, I got a couple buddies in Eau Claire,
Yeah.
and I went to school there as well, but for mass communications.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so I know a lot about Eau Claire. It's a great little town.
Yeah. It's,
Cool, man.
it's pretty cool.
That's what's up. Well, yeah, I mean, I think you're on the right path. I would love to see you expand outside of Minnesota as well
Yeah.
in the future.
For sure.
And with Waterwave, it's not Waterwave that throws the sneaker exchange, but I feel
No,
like
so it's actually this kid named Daoud.
okay.
Yeah.
Then with the sneaker exchange as well, keep going. You know, is there any gems or like advice you'd give to people who are trying to start up their own brand?
Yeah, for sure. It's all about consistency. You know, like, there's gonna be a lot of days where it's really slow. Like, it's a brand. It's not easy. You're gonna be a week where you're not gonna sell something, or you're gonna sell something once a week. But you gotta keep going. Like, you gotta keep posting. You gotta keep active. You gotta keep it moving at all times. Like, I think one of the biggest things right now is TikTok.
Facts.
Sounds weird, but it's true. Like,
It's going crazy.
it's, you can grow extremely big from that, and you need to like find a way where you can just keep posting and keep growing. And once you grow, then you kind of go from there, like, you know, and don't get stuck onto one thing. If it doesn't work, go on to the next thing. And yeah, don't get stuck on that one thing. Keep pushing yourself, and yeah, just keep going with that method. That's the best way to do it.
Oh, yeah. Any shout outs?
I mean, shout out to me, of course. You know, we got a drop coming out soon. We don't have a date on it, but we're coming out with three new designs that we're gonna be putting on shirts and hoodies. Coming out with shorts as well. So, you know, why not plug it out? But yeah, for sure.
Tap in.
For sure. So if you guys want to support, look us up at lacesmn.shop, and hopefully you guys can cop. This is Amir Ansari coming from Laces. This is Staring at the City.